What is up, guys? Hey, so I am here with Eric from EvenKehl today, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of conversation, talk to you guys a little bit about what Memorial Day Body Armor is, and then also we have chosen EvenKehl this year to be the charity that we support. So Eric's going to talk to us about what EvenKehl is, why it got started, and why it's so important to him, and why it became important to me, and so now to us as well. So for those of you guys that don't know, Memorial Day Body Armor is something that we do in the CrossFit world every year. Most other gyms call it Murph. It's a workout that got renamed for Lieutenant Michael Murphy. He was a SEAL that was killed in action. If you've ever seen the movie Lone Survivor, that was the mission on which Lieutenant Michael Murphy was killed in action. And his favorite workout was a workout called Body Armor. So we are using the original name. And so it's a 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and a 1 mile run, all while wearing either a weight vest or body armor. And so we do that on Memorial Day every year just to kind of honor the fallen. And we decided, you know, if we're going to do something that cool, we wanted to do it to help out somebody in our backyard, a charity in our backyard. And so EvenKehl is now that charity for us. And so they're literally in our backyard. In fact, Eric lives 10 minutes away.
Yep, not even probably 5 minutes away.
Yeah, and so it's cool because we get an opportunity as a local gym to help a local charity that's focused on helping local folks, Colorado folks. And so my first question for you is, tell us what EvenKehl is. Like, what does EvenKehl do? Why do they exist? All that stuff like that. So.
Yeah, awesome. Well, first of all, I'm incredibly grateful for this opportunity to be part of this. So EvenKehl, we founded EvenKehl in 2020. So after one of my best friends, Mike Kehl, in 2020, actually ended up taking his own life through some events that he went through in law enforcement. So he was local in law enforcement here in the Denver metro area at Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, and he was actually on a SWAT call. And on that SWAT call, he was breaching a door, and he ended up breaking his back. And little did we know everything that would come from that would be complete devastation for him and everybody who knew him. So he really lost his identity in law enforcement. So with law enforcement, they want to get you back on the streets as quickly and as cost effectively as possible.
Yep.
With Mike, it was no different, and they offered to do physical therapy and rehab. That didn't heal him the way he needed to be healed, so he opted for surgery, and because of that, he had to pay out of pocket. It wasn't covered by workers' comp. He lost a huge portion of his income, so when you go on disability for law enforcement, you actually lose about 33% of your income. Lost his identity in law enforcement, which it was his identity, because he couldn't work. Then he started really getting into alcohol and pain pills, and really had this pain that he couldn't overcome. And because of that, we had this huge loss when he took his own life. So EvenKehl's basically designed to give back to law enforcement when they have critical illnesses, critical injuries in the line of duty, or mental illnesses, much like Mike did because of what he went through, and he couldn't overcome it. So we're there to provide law enforcement, their families, direct, immediate financial assistance for a time that they need it most, for sure.
Yeah, and so for me, like getting to know Eric over the past couple of years, like I knew that when you started talking about that, your heart was going to be in the right place for helping people as quickly as you can, and I feel like right out of the gates, right after you guys got started, like you immediately went to work helping officers that needed it. And I know you guys have helped several just within the first 3 years of your existence. So
yeah, absolutely. And it's things like this, how we're able to do that, being able to raise money. So 100% of our proceeds go back to law enforcement locally here in the Denver area.
Yeah.
Our goal is to branch out, of course, but right now we're local. We've raised close to $60,000. We have another huge event coming up, and then this is going to be amazing for us. And we've given back thousands and thousands of dollars to officers here locally, really for a time that they need it most. So we're incredibly proud of that, and incredibly fortunate to be a part of this opportunity, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, so for Memorial Day Body Armor, if you get signed up before Friday the 12th, it's $40. You get a t-shirt, which I'll clip the shot of the t-shirt in right here. And all the money that we collect from this event is going to go to EvenKehl. So even if you don't make the May 12th deadline, you can still sign up and help support a really cool local charity and make a difference literally in our own backyard here. Yep. So it's a big deal for us locally to band together and help support each other locally. And so this is a huge important thing for us to be able to do. And it's even better that I get to help out a friend and somebody who's doing something that is needed and overlooked. And so I feel like the military family and the law enforcement family are very close knit. And so doing an event for EvenKehl on Memorial Day just felt right. So.
Yep. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, they're absolutely a band of brothers, and that respect that I have for military and law enforcement is huge. First responders, absolutely. So this is going to be an awesome event, and we can't wait to be part of it for sure.
Yep. Again, guys, the link to sign up will be in the description, either above or below this video. You guys can get signed up, and like I said, if you sign up before the 12th, you'll get a cool T-shirt. But otherwise, all the money, again, is going to go to EvenKehl. The event itself is on Memorial Day, starting at 8 a.m. We'll open the doors probably about 7:30 for folks to start getting warmed up. And then we'll start the first heat at 8 a.m. We'll run heats every half hour. And the cool thing about our event, guys, is you do not have to be a super all-star athlete to do this workout. What we do is we make this a community event. You can tackle it on your own if you want to, or you can grab a teammate and the two of you split the work. Or what we suggest for folks that are maybe new to fitness or maybe new to CrossFit style workouts, like maybe you do fitness, like you go to a different gym, but CrossFit isn't really your style yet, but you want to participate in this, grab a team of 4 folks. All 4 of you sign up. You split the work between 4 people. It's very doable. We're going to have Lizette's taco truck here today on Monday. Satire Brewing is going to come set up a tent for us as well. We just turn it into a big party. Support the local folks and have a good time and hang out as a fitness family. So
very cool.
And there will be a kids heat at 10:30. My wife, Marka, who's our kids coach here at CrossFit ELM, she has a kids heat designed just for the kids from ages, I think the youngest one we had last year was 4, all the way up to 12, 13 years old. And then by the time they're 13, 14, they can jump in with one of the adults. It's pretty fun. So cool. Looking forward to it, man. And thanks for sitting down with me for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Absolutely.
Cool, guys. We'll see you at the event.
Thanks.